Hello, welcome to a new vlog series I'm going to do based around episodes from my bipolar past. A catchy title, which I'm sure is going to draw a massive audience. Jeeps. So yeah, bipolar stories. So this is, I'll start by going into with one of the worst, I guess. So I'll set the scene of it. I was living in London for 2 years, working full-time jobs, but also doing my artwork on the side, I guess. Well, not really on the side, I was kind of mishmashing between both. I had a full-time job basically as a quote-unquote web guy in an organisation I was working for. I did it right for basically half the time I was doing that job, and then everything kind of went a bit squiff with mental health stuff. I started getting part-time, job ended, left for a bit of instability economically in terms of like that. So yeah, I was kind of a bit, I don't know, screwed because of that. And this is kind of starting off with the extreme end, obviously. So they're really highly manic, running very fast, mentally having a lot of kind of, I guess, delusional type thinking developing at this time. And basically, I had this real obsession and drive to get some more of my electronic music out there, which I do as Broken God, as a solo composer. Broken God's basically my way of making sense of the world musically. So I kind of had this obsession of trying to get it out there, do some live stuff with it, and just struggling as a way to make a bit more money as well to get by. And I went to this pub where I was living, I'm going to say where, and gave them some CDRs. They said, we'll listen to them. And for some reason I took this as a massive rejection for some bizarre reason, which I don't really understand myself fully. Like I was really pissed off at the time. I mean, pissed off at everything, like really disenfranchised. I had this bike I used to go around on a lot. So for some reason I kind of got a standoffish vibe, probably, which was just me, my own self-perception, like transference or whatever, I guess. And then I went outside, went to a bike, and as I said, preface this is the most mental, well, one of the most mental in terms of like public disorder episodes I had. Got this bike out, and basically started smashing it to pieces, stamping on it and screaming, "Fuck the system! Fuck the system! Fuck everything!" I'm not going to shout now because I'm in my house and it's pretty late, but just going, "Fuck off! Fuck the system!" I got my wheel, started throwing it around. This is in a public square as well, very public square, in the town, in an area of London, and smashed it to pieces. And yeah, obviously the police didn't take too kindly to that. They were nearby at the time, so I got a visit. Obviously, luckily there's a really sound old anarchist actually who kind of spoke for me and said, I explained the situation to him, that I had manic depression and I was going through a really bad phase at that time, and yeah, police spoke to me. So you can't do that in a public square. I mean, it was very dangerous as well, because I actually got the wheel that I managed to smash off this bike, and it's a thing with mania. Sometimes you have, when it peaks like that, where it's like this negative peak, you lose track of what you do in the actual, it's like being in a whirlwind, like in a red mist, is what I feel. When it gets like that, and it's very rarely that I've had that kind of angry outburst mania. And it's scary when it happens, really, to everyone involved, including myself. smashed to pieces. I threw a wheel near the kind of fountain-like area. Some guy was recording it as well, which probably wasn't very responsible. But I mean, I was doing kind of a weird public disorder thing. I mean, it was weird actually. I kind of got a crowd on me again, like, yeah, fuck the system kind of thing. Yeah, so I did that. Police came over. They said, you can't do that kind of thing. We might have to arrest you and stuff. Obviously, as I just created a very, very dangerous public disorder thing, I guess. And this old anarchist guy was just backed me up, which was good. I never actually spoke to him again. I'd like to. I said I was just going to paint and draw and stuff with him, but I never got around to it. It's just one of those things in life. But yeah, so basically, when I got really bad manic, as in like, not myself really, I can occasionally have outbursts of anger which manifest as me smashing things up. It is one of the worst aspects. I mean, for me, myself, you will know when I am fully blown manic because I will start, for example, there's a printer here. If I'm fully blown manic, I will fucking smash it to pieces if I'm in that mood. I don't take it out on people. I take my anger out, instead of taking it out on myself, which I do sometimes as well. Self-harming and self-destructive acts are a common theme in my manias. But so basically, when I'm in the aggressive manic phase, it's kind of like I want to smash up objects so that I don't either fuck myself up by smashing things, by punching myself, or damaging myself in some way. I will take it out on something which can't. It's not going to do any damage, really. It'll disturb people for sure, I suppose, but it's better than the alternative, which is to fuck myself up or take it out on a human being, which I despise. I don't like the idea of hurting people. I hate that very idea, the hate concept of it. I'm a pacifist, in fact, so it would be against my values and my moral values and my values of myself to hurt anybody else physically or otherwise. I suppose arguably smashing that bike up was disturbing to everyone involved, and no, not even arguably, it was, and I could have hurt someone. That's the scariest thing about it, really. But yeah, that's the first in my series of bipolar memories, I guess. And it's a good one to start with, actually, because it's charged, but it's also got some nice elements to it. I think like the guy was willing to help me out and back me up. I actually spoke to him as well. His brother was there. His brother had like when you've been smoking a lot and stuff, he had cancer of some kind. So he had like the robotic voice thing. I had a chat with him as well. It's really interesting, but that's the thing. I find all that really matters with mental health is that if someone's willing to listen to you and not immediately judge your actions, then that is worth $1 million. Well, it's worth its $1 million. It's worth its weight in gold, really. That's, I guess, the moral of that tale. I will think of more, no doubt. There is a whole encyclopedia in my head of madness, which I've been through, and mostly come out the other end. Sure. Yeah, tune in for the next one, I guess. I'm just doing this basically as a self-healing process, but also as a way of trying to break down stigma, I guess, in the mental health community and about madness in general, be it bipolar disorder or other forms of madness. So, cheers, I've been Chris. You've been listening to my Mad Tales Volume 1. Tune in again and leave comments and also do response videos. I'd be really interested in seeing other people's experiences of the mental health.